Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So I noticed that many of you have been having a lot of difficulty in your projects, in your presentation, in the assessment process. I am going to go through all of the steps, and like you, I will have no basis. I will start from blank and I will show you step by step so you will have a clearer understanding of how the assessment will flow. And in the midst, I will add some instructions so that you will have a better understanding and review, if possible, of the things that we learned. Okay, so I will share my screen. So I have the assessment rubrics and instructions written here. So what we're going to do in the assessment is to read and, well, we have already read and we already wrote the essay, correct? So we're going to use a PowerPoint. And for those who do not know what a PowerPoint is, um, I'm sure everybody have Microsoft because we have downloaded the program during our class. So I do not think that would be a problem. But if you go to the search toolbox below, you can search PowerPoint. Okay, and here comes the app. You can click that app and then we have a PowerPoint. Now, I cannot go through all of the steps, but I will go through some of the steps and examples that I can give so you can get a grasp of how to complete the assessment. Okay, so the purpose of the presentation is to demonstrate your understanding and opinion on the book's literature elements, okay, of your choice. Okay, everybody understood until here? Okay, very good. Okay, so we're gonna incorporate original and outside sources to make the presentation digitally in a group. Okay, so the grading will include creativity. Okay, so you have to include some visual cues such as shapes and drawings. Okay, but this is mostly concentrated on the content. But for this class, I will focus on the technological things that some of you might be having some problem dealing with. Okay, so let's go over. So this can be the first page of your presentation. However, most of the pages we will use title and content because you had an essay. We wrote an essay, right? Each of us has written an essay, and you'll have to put those in a fashionable manner so that it is visually appealing and people can understand well through your presentations. Clear? So I will share some ways that you could put visual cues in this presentation. Number one, we will go to Insert box and we can click Picture or Smart Art or Shapes. A lot of options, but let's go to Smart Art. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, not Smart Art. Um, we will go to shapes, for example. And then to describe, the first part, remember, was summarizing what has happened, right? There are also icons here. Yes, but it's not available for the moment. Um, we can use a variety of things, and since outside sources are also possible, we can go and look for what are you looking for? For example, Arthur, what are you looking for? if you're using a visual cue. Okay, a horse, that is a very good option. There are a lot of horses. The horse and his boy. Horse, if we type in, there are a lot of visual to use. So for example, if I'm using this one, I can copy that and go back to my PowerPoint and paste it. Okay, then we have a horse. And we have an excellent cue from here. And to add a title, add a text, we can type in the horse, his boy. We can make it a little more fashionable by changing the font. Okay. And there are a lot of other ways to use. Okay. Okay. What's your question? Oh, you're struggling with how to put a text. Okay. Text can also be put by the insert button. So in the insert button, there in the shapes, there is a text box. And if you just scroll it like this, you can write your summary and also your, for example, The Horse and His Boy is a book about a boy who doesn't know his identity. And that is how you construct and make presentations. Now, students, remember that presentations are very important elements in the assessment part, which is also connected to your grade. So it is very important to use these technologies and digital formats for presentations, knowing how to use these. And always, if you have more questions, please come and ask, okay? But these are the basics in how to use the PowerPoint, and that would be how the assessment will be made based on the PowerPoint. If you include all the contents that is needed, that is a perfect way of doing the assessment for this class, okay? So stop sharing. Okay, I'll see you after the assessment.